unfortunately, we get stuck on from being kids dealing with little boys. The first person that hurts your little feelings, you're gonna judge everybody off of your first experience. I mean, we grown ass people now. We got decades.
Hold on. Wait. Let me tell you. Okay. So from a male to a females, we can go out with our homegirls on some real stuff, and dudes can be like, "Hey, I want to holler at you." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm in a relationship. I'm happy." Niggas go out and goddamn, soon as a female that is, you're liking, you looking and you talking, and it's like y'all don't have the self-control that we, and that's probably why a lot of women
And trust me,
act
I
the way
don't seen
they
a lot of fine ass niggas with
yeah,
nice cars,
but
gears,
it's
all that,
like
and I curved their ass.
you be okay. You be all right with all that. Like,
No, 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 no. I understand that. That's just because you guys don't know how to vet your men. I mean, like the average woman I come across, she wouldn't
man,
believe.
men sometimes, well, men a lot of times are weak when it comes to.
No, and you know what?
I'm
I
just
kid you not.
real.
No,
I'm
no, no.
being
And
real.
and and a strong man. You know what I mean? What I have become,
Y'all gotta be
I
real
know how to keep
strong.
myself out of situations. You know what I mean? And that's what we have to learn. And it comes seasoned veterans. You know what I mean? Like niggas that unfortunately what we're dealing right now, nigga done had to walk through mud in order to understand why not to put his feet back in it. You know, so a lot of, as I say, vetting, like you got to be able to sit down and ask the right questions to understand where these niggas' minds is at. If the nigga's not used to getting pussy and XYZ, then yeah, nah, anything that fucking blows on his little dick is going, you know what I mean, arouse him. But if a nigga done, unfortunately, like I said, with the little boys, raising boys, like niggas get tired of that shit. You know what I mean? Niggas get tired of it. And you know what I mean? The group of men that I surround myself with, and I only go out with niggas that I can go out with that pussy's not on the top of their mind. You know what I mean? It's I don't like hanging around men that only think about pussy. You know what I mean? So like you vetting is asking them questions. You don't have to ask them directly, but you can tell from their past whether or not they can handle a situation, and then look at the friends that they surround themselves with because birds of a feather flock together.
Yep, true.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Now, if three of my friends, and this is where you guys take it to the extreme, because if I have three of my friends that are solid dudes, and we as men accept one, you know what I mean, that's off, you gotta understand that 9 times out of 10 they're taking them in to fucking, you know what I mean, wing him
Yeah,
into
then y'all gonna
becoming a
figure out
man.
a way to.
Yeah. But what happens is women asphyxiate or will fixate on just the one weak link, not understanding, like, oh well shit, this nigga single, he doing like nah. You talking about grown men from little boys. It's a completely different. And unfortunately, we get stuck on from being kids dealing with little boys. The first person that hurts your little feelings, you're gonna judge everybody off of your first experience. I mean, we grown ass people now. We got decades into the shit. We're dealing with completely different people. So what we look for back then is not what we supposed to be looking for now. It's easy, promise you, it's easy to find good men because I only associate myself with good men.
Mhm.
Now, has that been is that the norm now though? Like, is that the norm now? Because I mean, um, it seemed like you grew to that point, based off experience and based off of just different things you might have went through in the past.
Mhm.
Now your whole mindset, like you said, it's the whole mud and the feet in the mud analogy. You know, I get it. Um, but it's hard to, some women will attest that it's hard to differentiate the good man from the Pookies and the Ray Rays, as they would call them,
Yeah, and
because they,
that's why I say
to the
it's
eye, they
all
look kind of the same,
well, and
right?
you just said it because you're looking with your eye. You know what I mean? Instead of asking the right questions, understand where he came from. You know, it's the same thing. If I meet a stranger out on the street, you know what I mean? I'm not looking for nothing from them. Our first conversation is going to depict whether or not I even fuck with them or not. And that's the same with a woman. If I come across a woman and Hey, she bird brain. She talking about some off the wall shit. Like, hey, you ain't gonna get another second of my life. You know what I mean?